prison following life sentence on count 1, life imprisonment without parole.
Just execute me then.
Imagine a world where the thin blue line that separates order from chaos is met with an unthinkable act, the killing of a law enforcement officer. The echoes of handcuffed desperation, the simmering rage behind prison bars, and the haunting question that lingers: how do cop killers truly react when faced with a lifetime locked away? Here is a peculiar case of Markeith Lloyd, who took the law into his arms not only once but several times. From the murder of his girlfriend to the murder of an Orlando police lieutenant, Lloyd seemed to have taken the law lightly. Now, what led Lloyd to do such a heinous act? When he shot his girlfriend, she was pregnant with their child. It didn't end there. He even shot his girlfriend's brother and mother. Deborah Clayton had an argument with Lloyd and ended up being killed by him. For a fact, we know that Lloyd had anger issues, and he was imposing his anger on innocent people. Even after all this, he still chose to defend himself and didn't even have a single ounce of guilt in his heart. During his encounter with Deborah, he was shot in his eye. Lloyd defended by stating that he couldn't resist when he was shot right in his eye. Even when he was presented in the court, Lloyd was still arrogant and aggressive. He even cursed the judge and used vulgar language and kept on defending him. The cops all agree that Lloyd was a dangerous criminal to begin with, and they had to use force to apprehend him. Well, that's a given, folks. What did he think? Will they come and sweet-talk him into walking into the prison for the crime he did? The court found Lloyd was beyond mending and requested psychological help. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia.
What you see are sort of classic examples of schizophrenia. Sometimes you see that in individuals who are suffering from bipolar disorder and in other mental illnesses.
What would your response be if you were given the death penalty? Yes, we can truly relate to the emotion you might have. Lloyd here stared back at the judge blankly, and we can clearly see that he didn't even care when he got the death penalty. That's outright bizarre, folks. The severity of the crime seems to be getting worse as we go on. The case of Humberto Delgado proves so. An innocent officer, Mike Roberts, was brutally killed when he was still at his duty. In 2009, on the tragic day, Roberts saw Delgado pushing a shopping cart for no apparent reason. For a routine check, he approached Delgado and questioned him. Feeling intimidated, Delgado didn't hesitate to pull out a .45 caliber pistol. The scuffle led to a brawl that killed the officer on the spot. Now, you all might be thinking that he was given a verdict almost immediately as the crime was serious and lacked motive. Like, how can he live in society if he is going to shoot every other person who questions or confronts him? But the defense stated that the killer was suffering from mental illness, and he thought that the police were after him for some odd reason. He apparently was paranoid. Delgado would go on to place and would create a million conspiracy theories in his head.
He became something of what you would call a conspiracy theorist. And virtually every place he went, he believed there were people who were Masons who wanted him to join them and become a Mason. And when he wouldn't, then those people took it out on him.
As we know, the final outcome lies in the hand of the judge, and Delgado was given death by law. Upon hearing his sentence, Delgado did as little as cracking his neck. He was totally unfazed by the verdict. However, the verdict was revoked and he was given a life sentence with no parole in 2015. Do you think first-degree killers should get a chance to redeem themselves? Do let us know in the comments section. If you have liked the video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, see you all.